Renowned author Michael Wolff recently described Donald Trump as crazy in All or Nothing, the latest of his best-selling books on the former president. As financial chaos swept across global markets, driven by Trump's sweeping tariffs, many began to agree with that portrayal of America's erratic 47th president. Amid plunging consumer confidence and tumbling stock markets, Goldman Sachs raised its estimate of a U.S. recession to 45%, while J.P. Morgan warned of a 60% chance of a global downturn. Despite Trump's claims that tariffs would boost revenue and punish foreign nations, critics, including Republican strategist Antonia Ferrier, warned of their destructive impact on working Americans and the global trade system, established post-WUP II largely under U.S. rules. Trump, however, celebrated his role in shaking up the global economy, boasting that world leaders were begging for trade deals. Tensions with China escalated, with Beijing retaliating against U.S. tariffs, leading to a tit-for-tat hike, U.S. tariffs at 104%, China's response at 84%, U.S. tariffs at 104%. This economic brinkmanship triggered alarm across markets, with billionaire investor Bill Ackman warning of an economic nuclear winter. Bond markets reacted sharply, with yields surging at the fastest rate since 1982. Trump ultimately blinked, announcing a 90-day pause on Truth Social, signaling a dramatic policy U-turn. Still, a blanket 10% tariff on most global imports remained. His move was widely seen as a concession to economic realities and growing criticism from economists and investors. Trump's long-term aim appears to be isolating America economically to reduce trade deficits and reshape domestic production. But critics argue that reshoring manufacturing, like iPhone production, would dramatically raise prices, hurt consumers, and fail to revive American industry meaningfully. As countries turn away from an increasingly unpredictable U.S., China is seizing the moment to build alliances in Southeast Asia. With globalization faltering, the world is moving toward regional trade blocs and domestic supply chains. Trump's erratic policies, coupled with his weakening of U.S. institutions and foreign aid programs, are accelerating America's decline and China's rise. Institutions and foreign aid programs are accelerating America's decline and China's rise. While globalization once propelled U.S. dominance, Trump's Liberation Day may well mark its end and signal the twilight of American global power.